What happens when one of the world's most important energy routes becomes the center of a global debate about control, cost, and access? In recent statements, Iran's foreign minister has highlighted a key argument. While major global trade routes such as the Suez Canal, Panama Canal, and other strategic waterways charge transit fees, the Strait of Hormuz has historically remained free for international shipping. This comparison has sparked discussion across geopolitical and economic circles. The Strait of Hormuz connects the Persian Gulf to global markets and carries a significant share of the world's oil and gas exports. Tankers move through this corridor daily, supplying energy to Asia, Europe, and beyond. Despite its importance, Iran has emphasized that it has not imposed direct transit fees on vessels passing through the strait. Access without cost becomes a strategic point. Globally, many critical trade routes operate differently. The Suez Canal charges substantial transit fees depending on vessel size and cargo. The Panama Canal also imposes structured tolls, reflecting the infrastructure and operational costs of maintaining these routes. Fees become part of global logistics. From Iran's perspective, this contrast is used to argue that its role in maintaining access through Hormuz has not been matched by recognition in international discourse. Narrative becomes strategy. At the same time, other countries and shipping operators view the Strait of Hormuz primarily through the lens of security and stability. Recent tensions, including attacks on vessels and military activity in the region, have raised concerns about safe navigation. Security shapes perception. This creates two parallel realities. One focuses on access and cost, the idea that a critical route remains open without direct fees. The other focuses on risk and stability, the concern that disruptions in the region can impact global energy markets. Perception shapes markets. Energy traders respond to both. Even without transit fees, increased risk can raise insurance costs, delay shipments, and drive oil prices higher. Risk becomes cost. The broader takeaway is clear. Global trade routes are not just economic systems, they are geopolitical leverage points where access, control, security, and perception intersect. Inside the strategy brief: access versus cost, free passage and global comparison trade routes, Suez, Panama, and global transit systems. Narrative power, competing geopolitical perspectives, risk versus stability, security and market reactions. The Strait of Hormuz may not charge a toll, but its influence on global trade is measured in something far greater. Because when access, security, and perception collide, the cost is felt across the entire world economy.